This is a student who can control his test scores. All the other students want to get a perfect score on their exams, but he always scores 0 on every test. In the eyes of his classmates, he was the legendary king of the bottom, until the day the teacher announced that the best student in the class would be chosen to represent the school to participate in a quiz program. Looking at the huge prize, Leo decided not to hide his strength anymore. When the teacher handed out the test papers, all the other students were answering the questions carefully. Jack was going to sleep before answering the questions, until the homeroom teacher reminded him that there were only 10 minutes left. Jack got up and wrote his name on the paper. Then several teachers began to correct the papers. The teachers found that most of the students had failed. This was very disappointing to them, because the first and second best students in the school scored 92 and 96 respectively. The male teachers decided that the rest of the students' papers didn't need to be corrected. That's when the homeroom teacher noticed something strange. All the other teachers came to watch, because the homeroom teacher had corrected a perfect score paper. But when he looked at his name, he found out that he was the school's famous bottom scorer. The teachers couldn't believe it. The students who got the news immediately went back to their classes to announce the situation. When they found out that Jack was the top scorer, the students turned to look at him in amazement. They questioned the impossibility of this. This caused Leo, the top boy in the class, to panic. So he gathered 4 female students. He asked them to spread the news that Leo had cheated on his exams. Soon the story spread throughout the school. Jack's classmates looked at him with disdain as he walked around the campus. The class teacher who heard the rumor immediately found Jack. He scolded him directly in front of his classmates. But when everyone thought Jack was faking, only his niece Jenny thought otherwise. In the end, the homeroom teacher asked Leo to participate in a quiz competition. Leo lived up to everyone's expectations and passed the first match with flying colors. So he confessed his love to his favorite girl, Jenny. The class was excited, but Jenny looked at Jack's seat. She decided to help him prove his innocence. On the other hand, the homeroom teacher asked Jack to apologize in front of the whole school, but Jack refused to apologize because he didn't think he had done anything wrong. The homeroom teacher is getting angry. Jack asked him if he had any proof that he cheated, but the homeroom teacher said the whole school said so. Is not that the truth? Jack looked at him angrily. Suddenly he was attracted to the teacher who was printing behind him. He had a plan in mind. Jack said to the teacher, if I walk out of here now, I'll tell the class that you're with a female teacher. Then you go to prove that you have not cheated. The teacher began to panic. Jack stood up and said, you think what I just said is not true? Then go and prove it. Jack turned around and left the office. Only the two of them were left with a surprised look on their faces.